Hello YouTube, I'm Lorenzo, the creator of YouTube channels Lego Spongebob and Clay Kremling. Over the past 3 years, there have been many questions over here on Lego Spongebob. But now it's time to put the biggest question of all to rest. How did Lego Spongebob begin? So get some popcorn or a good glass of water or whatever, and listen closely, or you could just watch the replay. Anyway, here we go. I'll start from the beginning. So, once upon a time, there was a young lad, and that young lad's name was me, Lorenzo, creator. Ever since I was a young child, I have been exposed to two things: Mega Bloks and Legos. Actually, a bit more Mega Bloks than Legos, but I'll get to that. So you see, when I was a child, what I loved more than anything in the world was Mega Bloks dragons. Those were so cool. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of these before, but they were a series of figures and sets that were coming out under the brand of Mega Bloks, and they were badass looking. Pardon my French. They were the coolest things ever. Really, these are gorgeous, and luckily you can still find them on eBay. I have most of the dragons still in my closet, and I will always cherish having them. But unfortunately, after the years went by, they stopped making them. And that was pretty upsetting for me, to be honest, because I really did love them, and they were a staple of my childhood. But you know what else was a staple of my childhood? Movies. The main movies I watched were cartoons, and that consisted of Disney movies such as Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, The Lion King, all the classic stuff. And I never really watched cartoon shows because honestly, I didn't really like any of them. But there was one cartoon show that I did like, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm about to say. It was SpongeBob. SpongeBob was so cool. I loved watching it. I didn't have TV or anything, so I was never really watching the new episodes at all. I never had cable at my house, so my mom would buy discs or VHS tapes when that was still a thing, and I would watch them over and over and over again. The main episodes I watched were mostly Season 1 episodes with occasional Season 3 episodes and Season 2 episodes. Also, when I was a child, I really liked acting things out, whether it was something that I saw on TV or just something I saw. I just loved to act things out. So there's two pieces of the puzzle right there: SpongeBob and acting. But then, they released SpongeBob Lego sets. Now, the SpongeBob Lego sets were basically what really turned me onto Legos, because until then, I knew about the existence of Legos, but I mostly just knew of the regular bricks, and a lot of those were fun, but SpongeBob was basically the first Lego thing that I saw that was related to something other than just being Lego. And I thought they were really cool. There was SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house, Patrick's house, the Chum Bucket, the Krusty Krab, the hospital, Sandy's rocket. All the sets were really cool, and I was ready to get my hands on some of them because they were pretty popular back then, I'm pretty sure. I mean, how couldn't they be? It's SpongeBob and it's Lego. That's a recipe for success right there. But then, I believe it was Christmas of 2009, so I was only about 8 years old. I wanted the SpongeBob set that came with SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house, and Patrick's house, and a boat, and some other cool stuff. That was what I mainly wanted for Christmas, and it was priced at about $100. That set that I was lusting after is the exact same one that you are seeing in my videos today. I got the Chum Bucket as well, and then eventually I had a cool little collection, and then one day I put them all on the table as if it was SpongeBob Land, or Bikini Bottom, if you will. One day when I was playing with my Legos, my SpongeBob Legos, I decided to do a thing based off of the SpongeBob episode Opposite Day. So I played with the Legos, but I said everything that SpongeBob and Patrick and Squidward said and all of that, and it was pretty fun. It felt good to act out the episodes. But also, on YouTube, oh god, I was introduced to YouTube at a very young age, and I was using it at a young age. That was a bad parenting decision. But what I really like to watch were Lego Spongebob animations. Now, around the time, there were some good channels. I believe this channel over here, Hack, this channel here, Rob and Jake, these two particular channels were pretty big influences for me to start this YouTube channel. Now, Hack had some Lego SpongeBob skits, and they were fun to watch and all, but what I really wanted to watch was a Lego SpongeBob video that was based off an actual episode, and not something made up by, you know, whoever made these. So that's what Hack did, and his videos were cool, but like I said, I wanted to see an actual SpongeBob episode replicated with Legos. And Rob and Jake had some pretty cool, funny videos, good animation, and the quality was pretty good. I liked watching Rob and Jake, but still, he didn't have videos that were based off of real SpongeBob episodes replicated with the Lego animation that he was doing. I waited on YouTube, I would look all the time, and I never really found anything. So one day I decided to do it myself. So I had all the sets, everything set up, but I wasn't going to do stop motion because I didn't know how to do stop motion. So I had my grandfather come over, and I told him to videotape the Legos as I would use my hands to move them around, and I would do the voices for SpongeBob, Plankton, and Mr. Krabs and all. And that episode was Plankton, not the one that you see on my channel, though. This was a completely different video that's never been seen before other than me. It was fun and all, but later I realized that doing this with my hands and, you know, it seems too ape to be on YouTube, and it seems like this has already been done before, and this wouldn't be very satisfying for me. And yes, back then I wasn't making these videos because I wanted to put them on YouTube. I just wanted to make them for me so I could watch them. So I realized the only way I'd be able to do this was with stop motion, but unfortunately I didn't really know too much about stop motion. One day though, an uncle of mine, not the rock band one, another uncle of mine bought me a book on stop motion, and I was reading it and reading it and reading it. It was a very cool book. I'll try to put a JPEG on the screen so you know what book it was. And it was a very cool book that showed tips and techniques on how you can make stop motion entertaining. And within this book was an advertisement for their personal stop motion program. So I checked it out, and honestly, it seemed pretty promising, and it was very, very easy to use. So I bought it, and then I was experimenting with it for quite a while. And I didn't really do stop motion with Legos yet. I was doing claymations, just for fun and testing it out. And honestly, it was pretty fun. So playing with clay was fun and all, but then it was time to put the animation skills to the test with making my first Lego SpongeBob video. And that first Lego SpongeBob video was Lego SpongeBob Rock Bottom. I posted that video, I think maybe a few months ago, as showing you guys that this was even before the episode Plankton, which was the first upload to the channel. This video is archaic. I'll put a link right up here with an annotation. Otherwise, there's a link in the description if you want to see how old and crazy trippy it was. Aw man, it's cringy to watch, to be honest. After I made it, I was pretty pleased with myself and I liked how it came out. So, in the following months, I went on to make the episodes Plankton, Boating School, Roller Cowards, Hall Monitor, Sleepy Time, SB129. So you see, I really liked watching all these videos over and over, and I really just liked them. They were fun to watch, and it really did pay off in watching them. But then I decided one day, what if I posted them to YouTube? Because, you know, people are doing stuff on YouTube, and that was one of the reasons that I made these videos, and I guess I just kind of forgot after a while. So I created the YouTube channel, and I put up the episodes Plankton, Boating School, Roller Cowards, Hall Monitor, Sleepy Time, SB129, and then for the release of the channel, I made the episode culture shock just to go up with it. I was very young when I was making these, and I did not go to public school. I was homeschooled, and I'm still homeschooled today, as a matter of fact. So I had so much time to make lots of videos, lots and lots and lots of videos. So after I posted Culture Shock, I decided to make another one, Home Sweet Pineapple, and then after that I decided to make Bubble Stan, and then I decided to make Employee of the Month, and then I posted Mr. Krabs' Money Song. Now here's one thing I will never forget. After I posted Mr. Krabs' Money Song, every single day I started getting hundreds of subscribers, and it was going up and up and up. Every single day, up to this day, I've been getting subscribers ever since I posted that video. And because I had such a growing audience, I thought about something and I decided that every Wednesday I would get a video of Lego Spongebob out to the public to keep the number rising if there was potential with the whole YouTube channel and stuff. And as I say in the YouTube video, Lego SpongeBob Christmas Credits, I say that we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. So within 6 months, I had almost 6,000 subscribers. And it just kept going from there. And then 6 months later, I got 10,000 more subscribers. So within a year, I was at 16,000 subscribers. So it was clear what to do. I kept making videos once a week, pretty much for a really long time after, until eventually I had to slow down. I was such a little kid back then, and I had no idea where any of this would go. I love you guys so much, and it's been a pleasure to share this story with you. And now, I guess that's all the topics I have to cover. Oh wait! To be continued.